Blaze is now, I'm guessing a yearling, maybe a few months. She is my first snake I've ever had. I actually thought she was a male when I first got her, so if you ever watched the videos like way before, I was saying he, but she actually is a she. She is, like I said, just a normal pastel, possibly scaleless head. She's always had scales missing off her head, but I'm not exactly sure, like, if she was injured during the shipping process before I got to her. I'm not sure, but I think she's scaleless head because they have not went away in her shed, so she might have some of that in there. This is one of my new favorite things. It reads the humidity and the temperature. The temperature is kind of low right now. I'm gonna have to go buy a new light. It's crazy because right before this video, my light went out for her, and it was about 100 watt, and I think this one's like either at 50 or 75, and it's not really getting warm down here. It needs to at least be like 80, 85 down here, 90 hot spot is usually the best. I am using Recto Chip now, and I love Recto Chip. It holds humidity a lot better. This is her bigger hide that's over here. This is of course her hide on the warmer side. This is her favorite hide. I don't know if it's because it's smaller or if it's because it's under the light. I'm not sure. Great thing about it is because she can easily climb up onto the tree and sunbathe, or do whatever she needs to do, get heat. I got some plants in here. I used to have more, but I took some of them out because she would just, I don't know how to explain it, like, I guess she liked to poop only on the plants. Like, she would go poop on her plants, and that was really annoying because I would have to clean them because Mrs. Poopy only likes to poop on her plastic plants. Luckily, they're plastic, but I think it'd be really cool to have, like, real plants in here at some point. Like I said, this is her bigger hide. She used to have a wood one, but somebody told me to change over to plastic because the wood can actually mold, which makes sense, but like at the time I was like, I did not have a clue. So I got her a plastic one. This one can be wiped down and it's not wood, thank God. It's like a plastic, so it's great. So she has plastic on both sides. She has a very big water bowl. She drinks a lot of water, and she also loves when I miss the cage. On the debate on missing the cage, I've heard a lot of things. A lot of people are like, oh, it's more of a chance of them getting a respiratory infection, and then there's some people say it's good for them, just a little sprinkle every so often. If her cage, like during the summer, we have the fan running, so it gets really dry, even with the Recto Chip. So if I just don't have time to add water, I'll give her a quick mist. Like if I don't add water and stir this and mix it up in here, I'll just give her a quick mist. But the great thing about Blaze is she loves it. She has like water droplets on her head. She absolutely loves it having misting. By the way, she hasn't been fed. This is her feeding day, so as you can see, she's very eager to see what I'm doing, and probably hoping that I will put out a mouse fairly soon. Look at her. Silly, silly, silly. But yes, she would be a yearling, and I can't wait to see how big she's gonna get. She is a very good eater for us now. We never have a problem with her eating. I don't know if you guys remember, when I first got her, I wasn't like, I'm guessing at the time I had a few things wrong with my setup. I really wasn't sure what I was doing, and that was just wrong information I've got from people, and so I didn't know anything about like humidity. I didn't know nothing about like I get a good cool shot of her. I didn't know anything about like any of that cool stuff that you're supposed to know about snakes. And so whenever I got all that fixed, I had her humidity and temperature going good. That's why it's so important. I'm gonna go get a light. It's getting a little high now, but it will drop down after some of this water evaporates out. But I gotta get her some, obviously, more heat, because that heat light is not strong enough compared to the other one I had. I even have some foil up here to help the humidity. It works okay, but there's air holes all over this tank, so it's been really hard for me to keep humidity in here. And there's also a debate on lights. I haven't had a problem with lights. Actually, I haven't seen nothing, but some people say it's actually better to have just heat lamps, which like no light pretty much. I haven't tried them out yet. I haven't invested into them, but I did invest into this, and I did invest into the Recto Chip in the plastic bins instead of wood. Soon I might invest into the heat little lamps that don't have light, but that's not on my priority list right now. I would pull her out, but like I said, it's her feeding day. She's kind of hungry, I can probably lift this up just to give you a visual. Here, let me knock that over so it's out of the way. There we go. And this is Blaze. She is absolutely beautiful still. I wonder if she'll let me grab her, because she doesn't look very friendly right now. So I'm kind of like nervous to pick her up right now. She's usually not a biter, but I notice around feeding time she does kind of get like, I guess, a little attitude. I don't know, it's what you would call it, aggression. I wouldn't even call it aggression. She's just like hungry, like it's feeding time. It's usually like a few days before. You'll notice her doing it. And it's very obvious because like I'll be sitting on my computer and Missy right here is peeking out of her little hides, out of this hole, out of that, or wait, no, where's the other one? There's another hole somewhere. Oh, right here. And out of this hole right here, peeking her little head out, wondering when she's gonna get fed again. And that's, you can, I don't know if you guys can see, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the scaleless head. Other than that, this is her new tank upgrade. I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to put as much information in there as I can, and I hope you guys have a good night. Thank y'all.